Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Cory. Thanks for coming to hang out with me for another Clash of Clans video. Today, I've got another new attack for you guys. I've never seen this one before. Check out this army composition down here. 4 Pekkas, 21 hogs, and inside this wall wrecker is going to be 5 bowlers and a giant, guys. This is a PeBoHo. All right. I mean, what else would it be? It's pretty crazy, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys. I've also got 3 other awesome Town Hall 10 attacks to show you as well. Bit of a grab bag. We got 4 very different attack strategies. Let's get going on those right now.
Nerf this!
So we're actually going to be ending with this attack. It's going to be our grand finale. So let's get in and get our other attacks started right now. We're going to start with base number 16. It's going to be a beautiful Electrone attack by Lil Lem. So while that's going there, guys, if you're new to my channel, smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell because I'm making new Clash of Clans videos for you every single day. Let's check this out. He's got this blimp coming in sideways, heading straight that way for the town hall, trying to pop it over that queen section. He staggered those clone spells a little bit, trying to get those balloons to spread out in all directions. That way they're tanking for the E-Dragon, and that way they're just able to get a ton of stuff taken out. The E-Dragon is already taken down the queen. It's not really targeting that enemy dragon, but guys, look at that massive section that was just taken out by those cloned loons and that E-Dragon under rage, busting out those chain lightning abilities, getting a ton of value in there. Now it is going to go down a little bit early. It's not going to quite get that dragon, but he's still got his Sui heroes coming in down here, so that dragon's going to come down and die either to a wizard or to his archer queen, so it's going to be okay. Yeah, it roasted those wizards, so the archer queen's going to have to take care of it. He's got a couple minions coming in. I like doing that too. When a big section of defenses is already cleared out by the Electrone, I like to trickle in a few minions early, usually before I start my loon portion, just to make sure that they're already working on that cleanup. That way time is not an issue. So now he's got a pretty nice little rotational Lalo, pretty thin path around this base where he can just start working on it. Hounds in, tanking for those defenses, and loons in behind, dropping them in that circular pattern, just really gonna let them work their way through that base. They got a high DPS section there with those 3 X-bows and those wizard towers, but he's got pretty much all his loons in that section to take it out. They're in there, they're one-shotting the X-bows, one-shotting the wizard towers, and notice, guys, he started on this side of the base so that he would end on a single target inferno. You don't want to end on a multi-target inferno if you can help it. I mean, it can be done, it's just a little more difficult. Ending loons on a single target inferno is much easier, much safer than trying to end your loons on a multi-target inferno, especially because by the time you're done with your Lalo, you're generally out of spells, and you're definitely going to want some spell support to get through a multi-target inferno, whereas a single just can't keep up with a pack of loons, guys. This base is wrecked. Let's times for it through the rest, and gonna queue up our next attack. Got a queen charge baby dragon attack for you next. Let's check this one out because it's a lot of fun. 18 right here by RJ, and guys, this is a really fun attack to watch. But check this out, what he's gonna do here. He's gonna freeze this multi-target inferno so that he can get the wall break in there. Without that freeze spell, that multi-target just takes out your wall breakers before they even make it to the wall. Before that, you're gonna see a test wall breaker come in this area right here, testing for any giant bombs, little bombs, anything that would kill your wall breakers in there before they had a chance to break it. So he's gonna send a test in first, then comes down the freeze and immediately comes down those wall breakers to get that open. Nice little bit of funneling here with the bowler bounce, making sure his queen walks the right way, cutting in the other side of the funnel with the barbarian king. That way his queen doesn't try to walk around. That way she takes the wall break and goes inside right there. Just be patient, letting her do her thing. There's that test wall breaker we were talking about, you guys. I'm going to zoom in on this a little bit. Test wall breaker did not find any bombs, so he's safe to send in his 3 wall breakers. Once that multi-target inferno got frozen, very beautifully done. Guys, tell you what, I don't have the guts to try and do that on a war attack. It's too easy to screw it up. But I see a lot more guys that are a lot more skilled than me that have no problem doing it whatsoever. It's always fun to see because it's challenging, don't get me wrong. Baby Dragon coming out, not going to burn his poison just yet because he doesn't know what else is coming out of that CC. His queen was raged, so she was able to deal with it. Gets the slammer in nice and early. The reason why is there's no air defenses left on this side, and as long as there's no air defenses or seeking air mines over there, that slammer can just go through and solo so many defenses, and it's going to keep doing just that. Queen is running into the rest of that CC. Good thing he saved that poison because his queen would have been stuck forever, indefinitely on those 2 witches if he had not saved his poison for it. Good call there. Now he gets this jump down. Look at this. The queen is beating through the wall going for this building that she could reach if she just took the jump. Luckily that baby dragon takes it out and she finally decides to take the jump and go in the base. Now at this point he's trickling in his baby dragons around the edges. You want to try and keep them spread out just enough that they retain their rage abilities and keep them away from the air defenses if at all possible, because they're going to get taken out really quickly by those air defenses. At this point, guys, he's out of rages for his queen. His queen's in here battling that barbarian king, gonna win it because she had a rage for the first half of that battle. Still hasn't popped her ability, and guys, I think he wanted his queen to progress a little bit quicker. This last air defense is going to be giving him some trouble. He's trickling in the rest of his baby dragons, keeping them just far apart so they retain that raged ability, and his queen's finally, he's going to pop her ability to get through that wall section. He really wants to get her in there in time. Once she gets in here, guys, she can reach everything else in the base, but that being said, the baby dragons are still getting it done as well, and I think those baby dragons are gonna actually take out this last air defense. And guys, this base is wrecked. Very nice plan on this one. Those ADs were on opposite sides of the base, but he figured out a way to get to them all with that queen charge. His queen charge from this side of the base all the way over to this side of the base. Very beautifully done by RJ. Now gonna check out another attack. This one's gonna be a GoBowler. Have not featured that one in a while, but looks like Mr. Tactical Dude is still making it work on these diamond bases. And guys, this attack's crazy. It's just, you know, basically bullying a base with golems and bowlers is all it is. And he seems to have found a lot of success with these diamond bases, because if you go right up through the middle here, the bowler bounces can reach pretty much every single defense in this base, with maybe the exception of these cannons on the edges. And he's just using that, you know, it's basically his entire army is a massive kill squad, and with the fact that the bowlers can reach all that stuff from in there, rages and heals to support them, just overpowering the base. Guys, I'm going to times 2 it a little bit. Here we go. CC's coming out. Get the poison down on that when it gets stuck on a golem or something. CC spread out a little bit on them there, but you know what, the wizards, archer queen, that sort of stuff are going to be able to get that baby dragon taken out. There we go. We got a rage coming in, heal immediately after. You got to be on top of those heals with bowlers, because guys, bowlers are really strong offensively, but defensively they're super weak. You know, they're sissies. They die really fast, really easy. They just really don't have that much HP, so you gotta stay on top of healing them, especially with multi-targets, especially with any sort of giant bombs or splash damage. You know, if they hit a double giant bomb, they're dead in a blink. You know, I remember back when bowlers were a lot more popular, we used to see double bombs in bases a lot more, because if you hit that double bomb with your bowlers, they were done, they were gone. But luckily in this meta, with newer meta bases, we're not seeing double giant bombs inside bases. Rarely ever, if at all. So he's just really taking advantage of that and bullying these bases with the bowlers. And guys, that's it. There's 2 defenses left up. He's still got both royals, still got an ability, plenty of troops left up. He's still got golems tanking, and bowlers just running around throwing rocks at stuff, able to swag that last freeze. Well done by Mr. Tactical Dude on that one. Now finally, guys, we are down to the star of the show, the attack that I have never seen before now, and this Pekka BoHo. Wow. The PeBoHo, you know, if you will. It really doesn't roll off the tongue. I don't think it's going to stick, and it's probably also not going to stick because, you know, this is like, you know, you're not going to be seeing this attack super often. It's just kind of a niche attack, although I am going to cook it and practice with it because, you know, it's interesting, definitely is. The fact that you're able to use 4 Pekkas and still bring 21 hogs with 4 heals, that's pretty appealing, guys. He uses those first 2 Pekkas on the sides, kind of like you would for golems, for setting up that side of the funnel, putting a Pekka on either side with 3 or 4 wizards behind just to get that funnel established, sending the other 2 Pekkas inside with the kill squad. And guys, that's a lot of tanking and damage. You know, Pekkas have a lot of HP and they do a ton of damage per second, so they're going to be able to get enemy royals knocked out quickly. Going to be able to, you know, 1 or 2 shot defenses. Under rage, they'll be 1-shotting defenses. And look how far this kill squad's make it into this base, you guys. Now the bowlers are finally coming out using a heal and a rage for the bowlers. Good idea to use a heal on those bowlers if you're going to bring them in the wall wrecker, because otherwise a lot of times they just die too fast. But when you support them with the heal and a rage, they're able to get a lot done. Guys, look at this. Most of the base is gone. He's got these 21 hogs working around the edges. The only significant section of this base left is right here. That's it. Other than that, it's just like breadcrumbs around the outside of the base. Easy to heal those sections, and easy to keep those hogs moving through them very quickly. Caught a giant bomb on the outside of that heal spell right there, so he leads into the bomb tower with an early heal spell, making sure that those hogs have enough health so that by the time they take that bomb tower blast, they've got enough health to not be dead. And last heal leading into this section, beautifully placed right there. Remember, you don't have to cover the defenses, you just have to cover where the hogs are going to be standing when they're beating on that defense. And he went out to the edge of all those defenses right there, so that by the time they were on this defense and that defense, they were still inside that heal spell. Guys, this base is wrecked by a PeBoHo. Crazy stuff, guys, and as you know, if you watched my videos before, you know I love variety. I love seeing new attacks, so I was very excited to find this one and share it with you guys. With that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I certainly enjoyed all 4 of these attacks, so I'm thinking you probably will too. If you have not yet, check out the details below my videos. In there, I've got a ton of resources for you. I've got links to all my social media, including my Discord server, which is hands down best way to get a hold of me. Also, link to WHF Family Recruiting Discord server in there. Guys, we could really use more 11s and 10s right now, so if that's you, the link to our recruiting Discord server is down below. Max bases only, maxed out heroes. You guys know the drill. So with that, guys, I hope to see you inside WHF Family, because it's an amazing place to play Clash of Clans. Such a great group, such a great family we got in there going. But either way, guys, definitely hop in my Discord server. Say hi to me when you get there. But even if you don't do that, I will definitely see you in the next video.